so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. I've come to realize that everyone wants the glory, but not everyone wants the process. What we see as delay, pains, and even rejections may actually be God shaping us into that particular destiny He has designed us with right from the beginning. This series of events and activities is what I have called the making process. And today, I will show you what really happens when God is preparing us for greatness. Please note that every great person you admire today did not just appear overnight. They went through challenges and hidden moments, and this has helped to shape them into who they are today. This journey, again, is what we call the making process. The making process. The making process is not random. It is carefully planned by God, and it is unique for each individual. It is during this process that strength is built, character is shaped, and skills are developed. While we often celebrate the finished product in people's life, the real work happens in the hidden season of their lives. These are times when nobody noticed them, yet God was still at work in their lives. In life, there are seasons that stretch you, humbles you, and even help you to grow. So these seasons don't just happen by chance. God uses them to prepare us for the future that He has in mind. Here is something important to know. There are certain things that will not move God while He is making you, and there are also attitudes that deeply matters to Him in this process. I will start with what does not move God in the process of making. You see, one of these things is the pressure to catch up with others. The pressure to catch up with others. The world we are in today has given room for competitions and comparison. And the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 12 warns us that those who compare themselves with others are not wise. Our journey are not the same. The series of events and activities that will lead to the emergence of our full potential, they are not the same. And so trying to move at another person's speed can lead to mistakes and distractions. And God, we must remember that God has His own timetable for our lives. So we need to stick to God's plan for us so that we will not end up running another man's race. Along with this is pain. Pain. See, the pain that you feel does not automatically push God to speed up your process. Yes, it won't. You see, pain is real, but it is also useful. In the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 17, the Bible says that our troubles are working for us an eternal weight of glory. So, we can see here that pain by itself does not produce growth, but it is how we respond and what we learn in that pain that really matters. So it can make you more compassionate, it can help you to become more humble, and most likely it will build and prepare you for that greater responsibilities that you have not even yet imagined. In the same way, constant prayer to fast track the process does not always change the season you are in. Yeah, I will agree with you that prayer is powerful. But Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 makes it clear to us that there is a time for everything. There is a time and season for everything. So some delays are not demonic. They are not caused by the devil, but they are part of God's plans to bring us into that glorious destiny. There are lessons you cannot skip. No, you just have to go through them if you truly want to become formed and thoroughly equipped for every good work. So instead of praying to get out of the situation, what you should do instead is to pray for strength, wisdom, and understanding while you are in it. Also, persecution or misunderstanding from people will not change God's timing for your life. Persecution or misunderstanding from people will not change God's timing for your life. Jesus said in Luke chapter 6 verse 22 that you are blessed when people hate you. Blessed are you when you are persecuted. See, when people hate you, when they reject you, or they insult you because of him, you surely know that you are blessed already. Some people may misinterpret your actions or your silence, but you are not being shaped to please people. You are being prepared to fulfill God's purpose for your life. And when you see others being promoted, this is promotion, before you, that too will not make God rush the process. All my friends, they've gone ahead of me. I'm the only one left behind. Okay. Matthew chapter 20 verse 16 says, the last will be the first, and the first the last. So sometimes God keeps you hidden longer so that your roots can grow deep. Quick promotion without deep preparation can easily destroy a person. So we must be very careful of how we run our race in the process of making. Don't outrun your maker. So I want us now to look at what God responds to in the making process. God responds to patience. That's the first thing I want to share with us. God, he responds to patience. And James chapter 1 verse 4 tells us to let patience finish its work so that we may be complete and lacking nothing. So that we may be complete and lacking nothing. So patience here means trusting God's timing and allowing him to prepare us fully instead of forcing our way forward. We have to take our time, allow God perfect his work on us. We must not miss any detail of the making process. He also responds to perseverance. And now this is the ability to keep going even when it is hard. Romans chapter 5 3-4 teaches that trouble produces perseverance, and perseverance produces character, and character produces hope. So each challenge you overcome adds to your strength and builds your character. I hope you are learning why you should not fast track your season of making. Okay, God notices progress. Even when it is small. The fact that you are taking shape gradually it interests God, the potter, the maker of every man. Job chapter 8 verse 5 says that though your beginning is small, your end will greatly increase. So great growth is not always about the huge steps. Often it is the daily quiet discipline that brings the greatest results. So growth does not take place in a day. You plant a seed and you expect the fruits in the next day. No, it doesn't work that way. It takes time. In addition, God responds to passion that is focused on the right things. Psalm 37 verse 4 says that if you delight yourself in the Lord, he will give you the desires of your heart. So when your passion is directed towards God, towards serving God, fulfilling your purpose and making a difference, the process becomes more joyful and fulfilling. And finally, God responds to the power that is being built in you while you are waiting. The Bible says, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They will mount up with wings like the eagle. They will run and not be weary. They will walk and they will not faint. So waiting seasons are not wasted. They are training grounds where you grow in wisdom, in discipline and resilience, preparing you to undo the blessings ahead. As I conclude, I must reiterate that the making process is not punishment. It is preparation. And every delay, every hidden season, every challenge is God shaping you into someone of value. And the way you respond will determine whether you will come out bitter or better, whether you will come out empty or equipped. So you shouldn't rush the process. You shouldn't skip it. You shouldn't resent it. All you need to do is embrace it, because in God's plans, who you are becoming is greater than who you are waiting for. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.